EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at that line to begin this ball game.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that block. 1st down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook.
Looks so well, yeah.
Inside the 45. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run. This is Gilliam. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Moving to his right, Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
36 yards. That's good for a Bears.
One quarter.
That was crazy.
The Bills with the early advantage.
At the 24-yard
We're
line.
back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Volunteer.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And
this
he will
one.
take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Allen going to throw for it.
Oh my God, man. Come on,
To
huh?
the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Axel, Axel. Bears buffer, Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This pass deflected and caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Santos on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's
Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National
But you thought I was passing the
on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready, set. Punch, stop.
Now Swift, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to have a first down and 4th out. Nice pickup of 9.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That,
and he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
you just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Bears 17, Bills 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return, here's Ray Davis. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up.
I hit the wrong button, bro. Fuck it, bro.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Cross right side to the tight end Smet. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A run here with Swift. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
A play fake. Now Williams. Throw right side caught by Odunze. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
Third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll come up to third and 3. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Whoa! And he will score. Game on. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 37, here's second and 3.
Filthy.
Here's Williams now to throw. That complete to Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, they need 3.
What is it on?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Bears first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
At the 9-yard line.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Now here's 2nd and goal.
What is it on?
They'll run. It's Swift. He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What is it on?
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line.
Yes, sir.
DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Chat.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend.
I don't know why I did that, though.
Sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
to the end zone.
Wow. Get the fuck out. Good shit.
As he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
and he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
We got Hornets! 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 What is it up?
Here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
What is...
Off play action. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Yeah, child, you fucking me.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Hold on, give me 5 minutes. What should I play with next? Let me play with them. That man getting busy lately. Give me like 5, 10 minutes real quick.
All right, let's get into it. Hey, yo, look, to the people that's unsubscribing, man. I just gotta say this, man. I know y'all might be looking for like me to show my face or something. I don't do that over here, man. I might gotta go to other people on YouTube channels and shit. I'll show my face. I'll show my face for a couple of seconds, maybe a minute the longest, and that's it. But shit, though. Any new heads, come on here and like this shit. Subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get into it. Let's get it.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on.
Isaiah Pacheco. Diving from the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Pacheco. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son!
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Lisa 24. All right, here we go. Done.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh,
The game
God.
is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, KC.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Not him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top. 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. He'll now short this forward to the 37. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
2 minutes
second
remain
and 8.
here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
50-yard line.
Okay, break. Hey, kill.
Once again, it's ETN. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's to
Oh
the
my
right side.
God, I would have been. Oh, man.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
That is caught by Washington. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first
It's
down.
a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Lawrence now. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Gun. All right, let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And
Oh
this is
my
going to be
God.
incomplete. That is a letdown there. It has looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Okay, ready? On red. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
Hey, go. Phil.
ETN trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Decent 24.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This nigga defense crazy.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Run the toss here to ETN. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Easy. Read it for the court. Read it for the court.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's ETN. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On the red. Son, they started hunt. Great job.
Let's go, let's get that touch. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
24. Son, they started hunt. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Out to his right. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Mahomes back to the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The future Hall of Famers connect.
Let's go.
Kelsey,
What's good? What's good?
For a Chiefs 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st down, Kansas City.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's going to have another first down as he's able to dive beyond the marker. That's good for 11 and a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. A run with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Attack!
They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Foye Aluakar. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Easy, Ralph. Hey, Ginger. There we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now ETN. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1 yard gain brings up
2nd down, Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
23. Turn. This is hot.
Lawrence. He's going to let one go. Looking for Myers. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
for the Jaguars.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there.
That would have been it, too. Then he kicked that far. That would have been crazy.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he will be
damn.
Partner, we've got more football. We are heading to overtime.
Cam Little to kick off for the
Four
Jaguars.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Mahomes on 1st down. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Chiefs 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
A give here to Pacheco. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Putting it to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to get a leg up in the OT.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 17, Jaguars 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Great job. Hey, kill. Silver.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. This field pretty slick now. That picked up only about 3 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll take it
Good
up.
game.
Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime. to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off from Jacksonville. LaQuint Allen to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium.
Oh, man, this is crazy.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars and themselves. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Lawrence. That's complete to Parker Washington. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato! Done!
Now ETN to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Another toe for ETN. Down the right sideline, Travis Etienne.
Oh my God.
Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 59 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. ETN up the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars will have solid field position here.
That was the same nigga that I had quit before, if anybody was paying attention. I don't know why. I'm running back with them again. I'm gonna do snow. Just because it's snow where I'm at. Yeah, let's do one more real quick, because I don't count those 2 games, really.
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Josh Blackwell to return it. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Makes the tackle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass brought in by Burton. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
I don't know why I keep
Bears
running.
get the game's first points here in the 2nd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Quint Allen to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Space on the right. He's got room. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Williams from the gun. The left side finds Burden. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it to his running back.
I thought he dropped that.
That first down on 4.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. And finds Kmet downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Bears.
A handoff left for Swift. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Kmet's got it, left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Axel.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down throw by Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams to throw on third. It's his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
One play action. Williams. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Hey, run! Hey,
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. He lays out for it and makes the catch. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out.
A 46-yard attempt.
Ooh, I'm ass for that.
But just a little too far left. He missed it.
Should have had it over.
The score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. But that's exactly what happened.
Big game downfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. When the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This is Allen to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up the challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the 1st down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. He drops
What the fuck is you doing?
But this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears, 1st down.
Swift gets it, going left. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
It's a loss of a yard.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and goal, Swift. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Swift. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Looking to throw. Catch made. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it?
Who was checking him?
extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This is Allen to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Offense to the line fast. Lawrence working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Etienne on first down. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 15 yards.
Hey, Jupiter.
That's good for
Dirty
the
left.
Jaguars. First down.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion.
At the 41-yard line.
Easy.
Now Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears 32.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss on the play. It's now
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Hey.
Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, I'm
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Bears 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Blackwell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And finds Kmet downfield. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them into field goal range.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground with Swift. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. He's in the
Good shit, good
shit.
shit.
Doing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Santos on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. No problems through the snow. They've won it. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.